Okay, Alan's picking okra, and it has really started to kick. All this is off of one plant. And we have this whole row. We'll come around here. Yep, it's really starting to make. So we'll pick the okra, come back and do a weigh-in. Looks like we're having okra for lunch today. But we'll do a weigh-in and come back and show you what we got. Yep, making really well now. Alright, come back in a minute and show you what we got. Go ahead and tell you, we'll be picking peppers. Look at the size of some of these bell peppers. They're so pretty. Look at that big thing. I mean, it's huge. So we're going to be picking peppers, butter beans, climbing green beans, bush green beans, okra, and peas. I think that's it, but I'll show you each of these things, and at the end we'll do a weigh-in. Getting ready to get in here and pick these butter beans now. They're hanging with some nice pretty fat guys. So get in here and pick these, and then come back and show you what we got. But this looks like it's promising to be a really nice harvest. Big, fat, beautiful butter beans. Alright, pick these and I'll come back in a minute. But we've got this row, and then pick this row as well. And this row is a little bit younger. It was planted more recently than this row, so I've got a little bit longer on this one, hopefully. But hopefully they'll keep making for a little while. Alan's picking peas while I'm picking butter beans, and the pea plants are definitely on their way down. It looks like this will probably be our last picking of peas. We're getting some. We are also going to pick these Rattlesnake climbing green beans, and they are hanging like grapes, and they're delicious, y'all. Yep, gotta pick. This will be the first time we picked this row of our climbing green beans, so it's really coming on. They're hanging everywhere too. Should be a good harvest of rattlesnake climbing beans. All right, we'll come back and show you what we got later. Okay, this is a 5-gallon bucket, and we got it completely full. Well, you know, minus an inch, but full of butter beans off those 2 rows. This is the best our butter beans have ever done. It just must be the year for butter beans. I don't know. But on the scale, I did not tear the scale before I put the bucket on. So the total weight of the bucket and the beans is 17.97. We know this bucket weighs 2.13. We write the weight on there for weighing in purposes when we forget to tear the bucket. But anyway, that makes a total of 15.84 pounds of butter beans. 15.84 pounds of these butter beans. I'm elated. This is just off those 2 little 30-foot rows. They're beautiful, healthy, and they're hanging with blooms, so I think they're going to keep on making. So extremely pleased with the butter beans. So 5-gallon bucket full off those 2 rows, 15.84 pounds. Start over. These are our rattlesnake climbing green beans. We got a nice harvest. It says, we again didn't tear the scale on this, but it's 10.15, and we wrote the weight of the bucket on the side, 1.04. So let me do that real quick. 10.15 minus 1.04. So we got 9.11 pounds of our rattlesnake climbing green beans. 9.11 pounds. Pretty nice. Okay, we're getting ready to pick our Contender bush green beans, and these are the 2 rows of green beans that we planted when we harvested the red Lesotho potatoes. We just immediately planted green beans, and now they are up and ready and hanging with beans. So this will be our first time to pick these bush green beans. this particular row anyway. We've been picking bush green beans, but these 2 rows, this is the first picking on these. So we'll come back and show you what we got. Okay, and here are more of the Contender bush beans here and over here on the other side of the sweet potatoes we have growing in the middle. So we're going to pick these and these, and then we have more rows over there. So we're going to pick all of our Contender bush beans. There's some more rattlesnake climbers down the end of that fence I forgot about. Need to double check those. Alright, anyway, we're going to pick our Contender bush beans now, and we'll come back and show you what we got. Okay, I hit tear on the bucket this time, so starting out with 0 balance. And now we're going to add all these Contender bush beans we just picked. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, and 1 more to go. If they'll fit. Alright, so a very, very full 5-gallon bucket of Contender bush green beans. And that came to 13.84 pounds of bush green beans. So, not too shabby. Put him up here. 13.85, like that one. So 13.85 pounds of Contender bush green beans. So this is today's garden harvest. And we got 4.44 pounds of okra, 1.34 pounds of peas, 0.97 pounds of red Marconi peppers, 3 pounds of Cubanelles, 1.84 pounds of jalapeno peppers, 3.73 pounds of bell peppers, 0.25 pounds of tequila sunrise, 15.84 pounds of butter beans, 9.11 pounds of rattlesnake climbing green beans, and 13.85 pounds of Contender bush green beans. Oh, and a cantaloupe that I forgot to weigh. So, I don't know. I'm not even going to try to guess the weight on anything. We've got a scale.
Guess.
Guess? I'd say 0.25 maybe? That's my guess. Al's going to go in and weigh it. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Al ran in and weighed it, and it's 1.32 pounds. That's a little joker. I wouldn't have thought that. So 1.32 pounds on our cantaloupe. And it's our first one we picked, and he just fell off when I picked it up to look at it. So we'll slice it open and see how it comes out. But it smells good. It smells like cantaloupe. Anyway, this is our garden harvest for today, and it just blows my mind that there's videos out there with people who have already pulled their entire garden and are finished for the season when we're still getting all this food. So I hope it keeps coming in, but had a nice little harvest today, and that's about it. Thanks for watching.